Hey everybody, it's Marcia from Kansas Misfit. It's been a few days since I've been up to my garden. It took me a few days just to be able to walk down the stairs and back up. I was gonna make sure I can make it. I went out to my garden today and had a nice harvest. Wanted to share some of the things I got. And I'm so happy finally getting green beans. But look how many, well, I got one eggplant. These are the finger eggplants that we planted. We didn't get the regular eggplants because we couldn't find any, but the finger eggplants are still good and it's still edible and still give you good vitamins and nutrients. Look how many zucchinis I got today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 zucchinis today. Look at the green beans. My husband's going to be happy to see that because we've been wanting green beans. I want to get 25 quarts of green beans. And here's some black-eyed peas. I waited till they're just about dry. I probably should have waited a little bit longer. I have a whole bunch out there. But I'm going to finish letting them dry and then bag them up and put them in Ziploc bags. That way I have, or put them in jars. That way I know black-eyed peas, navy beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, butter beans, and I said black-eyed peas. I think that's it. But we'll find out when I get harvested. And then I also harvested some more okra today. I don't know how many. Half a bucket full, and then some more Chinese red noodle beans. I have a whole sink full of radishes that I picked, and I'm soaking right now, getting ready to clean those, and still have more radishes in the garden because those had heads on them, not very big, as you can see. This here's one of the heads. It's washed, but I like radishes, and some of them are bigger than others. Here's another one. I'm gonna get them all cleaned up, cut the heads off, and snack because that's one of my favorite snacks. Well, when it comes to garden foods. And here's the zucchinis I got yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had not yesterday, 2 days ago, before I had my accident when I was helping my husband. I was videoing and I was walking, following him while he was mowing on some beautiful land he has, not his, that he has a customer that he mows, and it has a pond in the back, beautiful, and the sidewalk is what I was walking on, and I guess I didn't realize there's steps. Thought it was all solid sidewalk, and I was walking along, and I was turning sideways, you know, following my husband like this with the camera. And my eyes were in the camera, not on the ground. And as I was walking like I was walking in the camera, right along with my husband, and not realizing that it went down, and I went down. And it kind of messed up my leg pretty good. And I drove 20 miles an hour instead of 30, even though the speed limit was 30. And I drove however long it took to get home. And took some of the side roads I wouldn't have to have too much traffic because I had a hard time lifting up my foot to push on the brake and gas both hands. So I was taking my time trying to get home. I finally made it. And then put it in park, turned the engine off, and was opening my door and trying to get out so I could figure out how to get in the house. Well, I was hyperventilating because I was hurting so much, and my foot was still pushing on the brake, and I didn't realize it. It's like, oh my goodness. So it took me 15 minutes just to get out of the seat of the truck, close the door, and walk, holding on to the truck. I have a hill. You've seen my yard. A hill to walk up to get to the house. My husband called me and said, why don't you park right up by the door so you don't have to walk so far? I was already out, using his shovel that he had laying up against another vehicle there that don't run. Needs a transmission work on. But I saw the shovel and I said, that'll help me get up the hill. So I used it as a crutch, and it took me 30 minutes to go up the hill to the house. It took me forever to get in the house. My husband finished mowing the lawn that he was mowing and videoing it himself with a 0 turn. I don't know how he did it, but he said it was easy. Now that he knows how to do it, he can start making his own videos, right? And I just edit them. Well, anyway, my leg looks a whole lot better. I don't know if it's light enough for you to see, but I'll show you. What is that? Something's on the screen. Here we go. But I'll show you what it looks like. Let's see it here. There's a big bruise here on the side. It's still swollen some. The swellen's going down a lot. Looks a whole lot better. But man, was it sore. Even back behind my knee. My calves hurt. I can barely walk. But hey, I made it out to the garden. It needed it because I had, well, it's been raining yesterday on and off, and today on and off. And it's like, well, if I don't get out there, there's gonna be too much. And I took me 2 trips out there today, filling my mop bucket up, which is, excuse the mess, but sitting here on the couch, that little mop bucket beside the box and the basket. There's a mop bucket there. Anyway, I used that and filled it up 2 times. Once with the zucchini, you saw 10 zucchinis, and then once with the, I guess it's 3 times. Once with the radishes, and then the last time with the Chinese red noodle beans and the other beans. I didn't pick all the green beans because I just wanted to tease my husband a little bit by showing him the green beans, and he'll say, "Is that all we got?" I said, "No, I was saving them for you to help me." And then that was just the first batch that we planted in late August. And now I planted another batch in early September, I think. Might have been in late August, like a week after I planted the others. I could be wrong. You can tell if you look at my video, but I think I posted a video on it. But I have 2, 4, 6, 8, I think 10 rows of green beans on the other side of the black-eyed peas and butter beans and beans. And then I have the 3 rows on this other side. But hopefully I get a lot of green beans because I want to make 25 quarts. And hopefully I get a lot of kidney beans so I can make my kidney beans, garbanzo beans. I'm going to have to go to the store and buy some garbanzo beans because I don't think the garbanzo beans or chickpeas that I planted grew. So I'll just buy some of those and cook those up because they have to be cooked. It's going to be canned. I'm going to have garbanzo beans, chickpeas, whatever you want to call them. The little white peas about the size of a marble, or a little bit smaller than a marble. Anyway, and some wax beans, green beans, red Chinese noodle beans, the kidney beans, onions, and garbanzo beans. All those together making a salad, and bean salad, and then canning it. And then when we feel like having a bean salad, or here it is, a holiday, I'll take one of them down and make it. Because I like that for holidays too. So anyway, that's all I have. I hope that you enjoyed seeing me out and about. And I'm able to walk again, guys. I was like really hurting. I sprayed some Clariderm. If you want to learn more about that, go to Oils and Wellness with Marcia, and you can learn about that because I'm going to be talking about that on tomorrow's video on what I used on my leg to help it. So check it out. Learn what different oils can do for your body when you have injuries or whenever you have something wrong. There's always something from the oils that can help. So if you have a problem and you don't know how to fix something, ask me. Not here on Kansas Misfit. Well, you can, but I'd rather you go to Oils and Wellness because that's what that channel's for, to help people with ailments and different things for beauty and house cleaning and all kinds of things. Check it out. You just might be amazed at some of the things you can learn. And then you can share it with your friends and they can learn too. Anyway, check out Oils and Wellness with Marcia, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on another video. God be willing. Ta-ta for now.